My name is Mrs. Gromick, and I am here to talk to you about a new elective that will be offered in the 2021 to 2022 school year. It is called Jewelry and Metalworking 2. So, about this course, it is about making wearable works of art. Students will further their skills in wire wrapping and sheet metal techniques, but students will also learn more advanced skills with sawing, cold connections, which means no torches, enameling, and glass fusing, which use kilns. So some of the things that we will be doing are wire work, and specifically Viking knit and chainmail. There will also be sawing, which we will do interior cuts in the metal, as well as texturizing, which means adding different textures or patterns to the surface of the metal. There's also something called cold connections, which is attaching pieces of metal together without using torches. So we will be learning how to do riveting. Lastly, we will have a section on kiln jewelry, where we will use powdered enamel on copper sheets of metal, as well as glass fusing. And I have some pictures of examples here. So this is our wire examples, where you'll be learning how to use chainmail to make jewelry and art, as well as Viking knitting, which is weaving wires together to create jewelry. Here are some examples of cutting out sheet metal and adding texture to it. So the sheet metal projects will become more advanced in Jewelry 2, where you will be required to use more than one piece of metal to create your jewelry. Cold connections. So here's the examples of riveting. Riveting is where you drill into a piece of metal and then you hammer basically a rod through the hole that you can then use to attach multiple pieces together. So wherever you see these circles on these pieces of jewelry is where a rivet has gone through the metal to connect and hold pieces of metal together. And then once you've gotten the hang of riveting, you can even then make your rod longer so that it can be used like a clamp to hold pieces of cabochons or glass or stones into place. And for kiln jewelry, we have a couple examples up here. We have 3 examples, 1, 2, 3, of glass fusing, which is where you take pieces of glass that you cut and break and put them on top of each other and melt them together into a shape that you would want or a pattern. And then for enameling, enameling is a powder that you would put on top of your piece of copper metal in a pattern or in a way that you find aesthetically pleasing. And then when we put it in the kiln, it will melt to almost look like glass on top of your metal. So hopefully this gives you a better idea of what Jewelry 2 is. And I look forward to you taking this course. Have a good day.